Всем привет. Сейчас как проверю. Меня тут заспамили прям пипец. Вот прям сейчас. Я только хочу все
Всем привет.
офнуть. Мне прям пишут. Думаю, да ё-моё. Так, сейчас надо чатик. И как начнем? Оп. И как начну? Все, и начал. Ничего. Да. Ну что, на этом мы остановились. Поехали. Все, вспомнил. Это чё, где? Я же ее не видел даже. Пойдем. Здравствуй, Смир. Всем привет, привет. Я тут прям вообще. Балдур могет умеет, точно. Да? А если мы на тебя сейчас какую-нибудь фигню взломную наденем, типа... Вот этой... А у меня не одетый же ни хрена. Что-нибудь... Типа... Вот так. Ну, могет, видишь, сразу. Он просто не одетый был. Все могет. Сейчас, секундочку. Так,
I have this open in no time. Child's play. I have this open in no time. Child's play.
так, тут вот. Похоже, этот дроид какое-то время не использовался. Вы не можете найти способ активировать его. В смысле активировать дроида? Ставить дроида. Ну, только бить. А разве что вот эта вот байда тоже. Нате в табло. А теперь...
Let me handle this.
Ну вот он и в этом. Это что было сейчас? Ни хрена там.
You asked for it.
Ё-моё.
What's going on? I have this open in no time. Child's play.
Опа, кардиостимулятор системы какой-то.
I have this open in no time. This is too tough for me.
Да ладно,
I
не
have this
гони.
open in no time. This is too tough for me.
А так. Подожди, я сохранюсь, конечно. А, погоди, я же до хрена клёвый, ну-ка. А вот так?
What's going on? I have this open in no time. This is too tough for me. I have this open in no time. This is too tough.
Да да ладно тебе, ну. Давай, баба дура, ну, точнее, баудур. Есть Нюра, а вот этот вот другой немного.
I have this open in no time. Child's play.
Можете сюда что-нибудь напихать там на... Сложность. Так, погоди. Ну и теперь давайте взлом что-нибудь куда-нибудь. Подожди, а взлома разве не было? Черт. Ну не может быть, чтобы он что-то не взломал. Балдур, ты чего?
I have this open in no time. This is too tough for me.
Слишком рано, что ли, мы прошли сюда? Не, ну можно чуть позже пройти, конечно. Блин.
I have this open in no time. This is too tough for me. I have this open in
А, даже
no time.
невозможно.
This is too tough for me.
То есть их вообще нельзя взломать. Твою мать.
Set and activated.
Понятно. Ну ладно, мы... То есть это не в Балдуре дело, их просто невозможно открыть. Ну ладно, такое тоже бывает. То есть это такой же, да, невозможно. Еще
I
раз.
have this open in no time. This is too
Просто
tough
обычно
for me.
говорят, как бы слишком низкий уровень навыка, а тут невозможно.
Set and activated.
Так. Как там наш молодой кузнечик себя чувствует? Ух. Хакер Антон, кстати, да. Ну-ка, пошла вон, ты у меня наказана сейчас. Что и там?
I was fallen. A weakness is revealed.
Ну, что делать? А, поддержка. Вообще странно, да? То есть... Не ходи с женщинами, они тебя ослабят туда-сюда. В итоге у меня полпати тупо одни девки.
A weakness is revealed.
И главное, сама ко мне присосалась. Секундом, вот, я тебя сейчас научу. Весь ее... Вся вот эта история, это, блин, задумка вот этой тетки. Ну просто забей. Ну, я могу сделать, кстати, я могу сделать 7 матч прям сейчас. Кстати, это физическое плюс 3. Так, это что? Это вот это что? Телосложение плюс 4. Или сила, или телосложение. Ну это вообще это танк. Ловкость. О, чего это? А я здесь был, что ли? Да. Если бы я упарывался по ловкости, то я бы с легкой так делал, но у меня персонаж типа горилла. Сильный, опасный орангутанг. Звер. Ты что тут делаешь?
Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area. No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up. Haven't found any sign of the ship. Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout. Pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
Конечно.
Good to hear it. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by. If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it. I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Помните, да, как в тот раз у меня получилось? Я так чисто прошел, тут одна патика, вторая патика. Изи. Ты когда там апнешь?
What happened to Lan?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canucks.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not, wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Кто? Ты в своем уме вообще? Мужик, знаешь, это у меня сейчас дурацкая мечушка. Скоро у меня будет джедайский меч. Кстати, может, прямо сейчас он и будет. Та-та-там-там-там.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Ну не воруй мою ичку.
I shall make this one see. Yes, I shall make this one.
А изи все развалит. Пойдем выйдем. Реально. Хочу мальчик сидеть.
You are no match for us. My life for you.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything? Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them? Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon. I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies. General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian War. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them. You might not. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Изи вообще. Ну ты сам напрашиваешься, как бы. Что тут забыл? Давайте сами сбегаем до... Пусть меня тут ведет.
Davril has already told me of your battle with the Zakek. You robbed my men of a worthy test, but you have gained some honor for yourself in the process. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
Шо?
Ready to head back? Follow me.
Так. Ну-ка. Так, Так, это мне уже нравится.
Don't you ever give it a rest? Fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold.
You know the first tier of styles, but you're holding back because I am unarmed. Tell me where you were trained.
What can I say? I'm a quick study.
You lie. Few know the Echani styles by reflex.
Oh yeah? Guess you saw a lot of the world while you were freezing your cargo hold off in the Ice Academy. Didn't you, sister? Next time I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. Oh yeah, one other thing. Don't think I haven't noticed the way you've been sparring with our ex-Jedi friend. This isn't some pleasure yacht. So if I did know all the Echani movements, I might know more than just the first tier, including the etiquette rituals. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Fool.
Shut up.
И что это сейчас было?
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
Блин, а я не могу сделать какой-то. Чё, какой делаем? Можно сделать 2 одноручных меча. А можно сделать двуручку. Как бы... В смысле с 2 уже было? Мы же с 2 этими не бегали. Хотя я на самом деле и сам сказал, что у меня двуручка была. Ладно, пофиг, давай двуручку. Изи. Я мастер цианового меча. Ни хрена нет. Ни хрена нет. Храни на мне меч. Чё, кто смел? Раздевайся. А ты уже. Ну я пришел. Чё ты злая?
Yes? Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction. For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But no items, no force techniques. Then let us begin. And again, do not hold back. I will not.
Поверь, я не буду. Давай. Давай, сдерживайся, сколько можешь. Я в тебя верю. Умничка. До свидания.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements before you go. There is something I must know. Why did you go back? Face trial.
Против лома, знаешь.
I see. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly. It's a brave thing.
Я такой светлый, аж противно. Меняюсь к лучшему просто.
Yes? I do not think you are ready.
Да я тебя развалю одним пальцем, блин.
You may ask. I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
В смысле? Я для тебя лучший в мире человек, давай, сказай.
There is no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that. It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Ну ты охреневшая, ты в курсе? Ну я что хотел, получил. Будешь голый, меня терпелит. Я все сказал. Кстати, здесь изменили багуль. Ну или не багуль, раньше в моей версии, в старой, когда ты до 15 левела, ну если ты не успел к 15 левелу всякой фигни изучить, Крея тебя не будет там посвящать высшие таинства, силы какие-то.
Very well. When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them. The greatest wielders
Ты
of the
по-любому
Force
через 15
are those that
переходишь,
maintain some ground
и
in
даже если ты 3 левела
physical
вкачал, тебя
realities.
вернет к 15 и 3 левела в новые вот эти вот. Вот круто.
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength? And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
Во всем.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force. As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve and grow as well. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know. Yes. Have you come with... Very... There is nothing more that I...
О, ты бесполезная.
Very well.
Ох, ладно, все, уйду я от тебя. Все. Такой быть. Я от тебя тоже уйду. Все, пойду к служанке. Хотя нет, к Визе. Ты что делаешь? Выкинь из рук это. Ты... Нормально? Как ты его держишь?
My life for yours. I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me.
В смысле,
My
за
life for
светлую?
yours.
Уже.
I will answer. My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well. My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people. My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain. Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this. It is difficult to explain. It is something that must be.
Еще раз.
My life. It is difficult to.
Уф. У вас всех нахрен какие-то несговорчивые девки пошли. Пойдем. Всех разговорим. Ну-ка, давай меня к Мандалору видим. Я, говорит, вижу, как ты на него смотришь. Радуйся, что она так на него смотрит. Кекс. Какой ты кекс вообще? Кстати, я уже скоро буду прям до хрена клёвый.
Any progress with the repair? You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us. All right, if you say so. Again, you have my gratitude. Jump taking over everything. This place is a mess.
Если я же починил провода, не? Так, Бауду. Ну, вашу мать. Это кто? Давра. Ну, этому я кабину сломал уже. Тут, по-моему, что-то надо починякать еще будет.
Let's go.
Сейчас все развалит. Ставить. А, так я уже все сделал. Так, Баудур, гуляй. Женщина ко мне. Всё. Так, ну что, смелые есть? Сейчас я вас научу.
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champions. You may fight in the battle circle again.
Изи.
You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms? Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade. Kelborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
Готов? Сейчас я тебя отпенетрирую этим вибромечом. Ну ты пытайся. Еще одна комба, и ты... Да.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor.
What is it?
Я ваш брелок. Давай его
Here
сюда.
to watch a fight or Mandalore? We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor, you are our champion. How would you fight the Jedi?
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want.
Да мне ничего не надо, я так развалю его. Так вот меч возьму. Давайте испробуем. Поехали. Ох, ё. А что, неплохо.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day.
Это
We
было
will not
сложно.
forget your deeds or the honor you have earned this day.
Изи. Как там мы говорили, невозможно играть без силы. Вообще сложно. Я вам показываю, что такое играть без силы полным идиотом, блин. Вообще легко. То есть, ну... Вспомните просто миллион загрузок, когда мой персонаж был консулом. То есть вот это вот. Упор на силу, там дохрена клевый джедай, там туда-сюда. Бешеная сила в плите. Эффекты сильные от и до. Без разницы. Где, с кем, кто, что. Надо было бы персонажа назвать Чугун. Вообще плевать. Кстати, да, я стал еще сильнее, могущественнее. Мать твою, не могу ремонт качать. Сука. Ну и что это такое? А теперь я буду очень сильно бить. К ним будут вопросы. Вот им их пусть и задают. Так, все, надо дроидов теперь. Сука. Вот, кстати, если бы я качнул апнулся чуть раньше, я бы вообще всех шотал. Так, да ладно, мать твою. Кстати, я 15 левел. Ща буду разваливать, надо вернуться опять на корабль, поговорить с Крей, там туда-сюда. Это, говорит, требует какого-то там влияния. У нас с тобой его нет.
I've still got repairs to finish up here. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Might as well explore the area and see what's out there.
Врешь. Ремонт я могу помочь. Настолько туп, что ты не можешь даже ремонт качать. Помощничек хрена. Женщина.
Yes? I do not think... We attend Atris.
Это все было.
If that is where one...
Ой. Я что-то натыкал, короче, и посветлел. Хорошо. Женщина, учи меня чему-нибудь.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not?
Вообще, да.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi watchman in the time of Ulik Keldroma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Я ратный вообще боец. Ты готов, теперь ты можешь стать Нави.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Вы обрели престиж-класс, сделав свои первые шаги к познанию высших таинств силы. Я дохрена клёвый. Джедай ратный искусник. Одна из причин, почему я ненавижу светлых джедаев. Какой нахрен ратный искусник? Что ты такое, чудовище, блядь? Лохопед, блин. Ладно. Ой, а могу себе прокачать этот ремонт. В смысле инту? Ты чё? Ты знаешь, сколько качать инту? Он тупой. Нельзя. Все. Нет, ты просто можешь это... Ты можешь просто не качать ему навык какой-то, и очки, которые у тебя остались позади, перенесутся. Подожди, а это чё? Почему? Багуль. Багуль свирепый. Ах, ни хрена себе. То есть я дохрена клёвый вообще. Ну все, я дохрена клёвый в 2 меча. Хотя, возможно, есть смысл качнуть вот это, но я пока возьму вот так. Ок. Скорость наша, все. Теперь я ратный искусник. Пойду кусать кого-нибудь. Сколько нужно ремонта, чтобы сказать старый, что ты готов? Кстати, да, давай попробуем сказать, что я готов. Я прокачал ремонт в единичку. Женщина, я готов. Учи меня.
Yes. Have you done as I asked?
Да.
Very well. Then know this. Many are the times I meditate in the silence of my chambers. Do you know why I do this? I do this so that I might center myself, listen to the currents of the galaxy. There are others who may achieve this in occupying the mind, in achieving a moving meditation where operating on machinery achieves a similar effect. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired. Leave me to my meditations.
Вообще опасный пипец. Я до хрена ремонтник теперь. Ну, отвечай мне. На видосик надо посмотреть.
Does it matter? Of course. What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now. There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
Называется удар по лицу, да? Действительно. Против такого сила не спасает.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness.
Ну все, Крей наваляли. По полу.
Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force. If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Изи. Ну, теперь я точно пойду. Кстати, чат поправить. Вернемся. Так, упырь. А чё мы тут стоим? Ну тебя. Ну, кстати, он сейчас вообще разваливать должен. Прям вообще. Прям пипец. Вези мне Мандалору. Ну, в общем-то, я везде совсем справился, так что это хреноклёво. Давай, перечисляй. Вот это перечисление мне на самом деле очень сильно напомнило готику. Ты типа помог этому там с коровами, ты помог моей жене там с обедом, еще что-то. Я отдам тебе, говорит, бесплатно. Вот видите.
Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now. I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out.
Стрим-марафон просто. Ну ты
How are the
вообще.
port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah yes, the Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor 5. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor 5, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's
Видишь там
muscle
Кекс.
hats. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose.
Стрим-марафон.
This galaxy
Точно.
will be ours again. I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed, the future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor 5, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
what?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Пойдем, сосун. Че? Ты не пойдешь, ты пойдешь. Заодно... забей. Ну-ка. Ясно, понятно. Не понял. Это типа... А он уже такой жирный. Действительно. Еще бы нет. Слышишь, ты момент тут они трупы. А что, мне нравится, так и будешь бегать теперь. Они под какими-то там удар-щитами, я смотрю. Без них я их вообще шотаю. Неплохо мы так сохранили этих мандалорцев. Ах, еще есть.
Think you were the only ones with stealth generators, did you? Over here! There are more of them! For Mandalore!
Ударил и спиной поверх. Так, погоди, это вот нечестно. Уже как-то полегче. Короче, если они не успевают включить эту свою байду, я их просто не реагирую. Easy.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Я готов. Из вещей возьму с собой служанку. В чем проблема? О, работало. Сейчас будет это проникаться ко мне доверием. Блин, вроде за светлую сторону играю, а как-то оно... А где звук? Ну, мы типа там куда-то летим. И когда-нибудь пролетим.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Ice. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Ну вообще. Так, ну Мандалор этот бесполезно. И такое ощущение, как будто я типа за темную сторону так должен играть. Но как-то за темную сторону у меня более лампово получалось, что ли. Я знаю, надо делать так, чтобы тебя никто не узнал. Идеально. Ну, может, а у тебя оружия даже нет. Так, руками чешешь. Насуем. Так, так. Так, сейчас я сделаю сильный, потом сам не убью. Ну, вот так нормально. Да ладно, шучу, нет никого, кого бы я не смог.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
Темный джедай был добрее, он всех силой уговаривал, а этот чуть что сразу с этого мечом напополам, но... Чё-то только уехали куда-то.
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. Ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things are slow. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
А, у меня 500 монет. А, я же купил вот эту хрень. Подожди, вот эту надо. О. Так она мне больше нравится. Пусть так. Броня отжал шеи. Было бы неплохо, но это не для меня. А, у меня и денег нет. Мать твою. Неплохо. Это реально неплохо. Топовая палочка. У меня и так оно есть. Ну и пошел ты, короче, бесполезный.
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant? The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages. These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now... They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets. I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches, so that we can sell them. Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of ISIS and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with ISIS for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an ISIS princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples, but now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air. Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day. No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of ISIS. Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade. Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Ну, короче, надо забить болт уже на эту хуйню.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time, but yet at times I feel...
Как зевает еще.
Calm. What?
Oh.
Run! The bomber is out of control!
А, ладно, пофиг, иди сюда, бомба. Твой бомба. Ну, что расскажешь?
I don't know what to say. I heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in. Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
Ну, хорошо.
Absolutely not. But recently, things are not as they were. The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts, as you've just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis? I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
Although using your power in such a way is tempting, I would caution against it. Small surrenders lead to greater ones.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us. Could be useful.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up. You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Типа сразу. Хоть какие-то там мизерные поползновения в силе у этого придурка все же имеются. А ну иди сюда.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me. Warrant. General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Isis or go underground.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks. That is classified military information. I have the wrong man. Yes, you heard me right. We have the wrong guy, so let him go. But watch it, both of you. If I hear even a hint you're up to something, I'm coming back.
I had heard stories of Jedi using such powers, but I had never seen it.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Твою мать, тут что это происходит? Я тупо Найт Вульф. Или он танцор диска? Хрен пойми, короче, он что-то там на небе высматривает. Тебе что надо?
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa? My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. The military is divided. Some supporting the Queen, others supporting General Vaklu. Their arguments over seceding from the Republic become angrier and more public every day. General Vaklu has said that if the Queen doesn't rule with the consent of the people, she has no right to the throne. Things could get bloody. My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen, the conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
Oh, ты такое.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia.
Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Опять багуль. Ладно. Oh.
Yes, you!
It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future. No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Какой сговорчивый.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Где были вот все эти шмотки, когда я играл за темную сторону? Вот ну идите вы нахрен. Прямой наводкой просто. Суки. О, ну привет.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Короче, робот, смотри, что умеет. Ну так сразу послушай. Не убивает. Причем за нашего балбеса я не волнуюсь. Сколько ему надо хиляться? У него ХП там миллиард. 281. У этого 65 здоровья. 65 здоровья. Ладно, делаем больше. И мало того, я еще не качал ХП в максимум. Ну так, к слову. Давайте вот это ХП покачаю. Фыза, это же нет, да. Мощный заряд. Хватит. Так, ты просто солдат, который не знает слёв любви. Я тебя научу. Потом. Если захочу. Дайте мне ХП, хватит всё. Идем дальше.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalifa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa o sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiyake yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kaki mogogra. Drum pabana karas mangra. Kalalava dumba kumpaile mokata.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Вы хоть что-нибудь поняли?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalifa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Don't hit the moshi.
Мать.
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganoiso, Totorando Krani, Tarando Noshni Wanaputo, Rakichi-sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shakani, Rakichi-sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shakani, Dakosha, Nichutolo, Punta Chakurzo Lama, Gotashjuna Rananashani, Visitisa Jula, Jumkarataka, Chonobodrawe, Katiya, Bakasachan, Onka Kiriku.
Часть. Так, кто там? Я займусь вот этой фигней. Ни хрена не было. А, да. Я похрена это. Жесткий. Нет. Все, пора убивать. Так, женщину я вам свою не отдам. Шею драться. О, смерть. Трех автов. Все, нахрен, что ты? Мне бы пару камней в этот меч-то вставить, у меня пустой. Давай, Мандалор. Ты сражался как Долорес настоящий. Собственно, и закончил так же.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods? Warning. Any attempt to interfere with 1B8D's primary function will result in violence. Please back away from this unit's access panel. I am 1B...
Что сделать? Там есть такой же. Короткий световой меч, откуда он у меня? Ну, короткий меня мало интересует, в общем-то. Световой меч. Давай я куплю, вот, пойду.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
Like I would know. ISIS is a crazy place right now. It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
У него 20 кредитов.
Donos emeregi. Wanara orachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Jawacho simu poendo rakawa ichi rendumu oparama kawana abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti nolara. Bomababe want to susitu mukarata. Tu espectonata be mabarjokto. Torenibu uturata sisi me borokra. In wamago, me rangana noruta.
Ну, в таких... Что может быть интересного в таких заведениях? Конечно, пазак.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
We haven't played before, so you should know I don't pull any punches. Every game, I play to win. You prove your mettle, and I might throw in a bonus one of these rounds. But enough of my cautionary advice. Let's play.
Вообще уверенный сифот. Давай. Ну пофиг там. Как насчет десятки в конце? Сейчас можно выиграть или проиграть. Сейчас проиграем. Нет, 20. А, ну да. Я уж и забыл, какое жулье тут на компе сидит. Блин. Иди нахуй. Да, да. Сейчас мы его обыграем, потом пойдем на слуг катнем.
Nice to meet you, Sentient.
Я уже такую пятую ночь пытаюсь выспаться. Дичайшая духота. Причем самое интересное, знаете, что вот сидишь, вроде чувствуешь, что тебя рубит, думаешь, ну все, сейчас пора спать. Только ложишься, все, пипец. Улетучилась.
Finally, some worthy competition for a worthy pastime. I'm curious if you can do that again. Do you want another match?
Погоди. Сейчас сохранюсь.
Welcome back.
Давай.
You wanna...
Конечно. Я мог сейчас 20-ку фигануть. А 20 просто так получится. 19 вечно такая вот подлая вещь. У нас только минуса остались, так что норм я икнул.
I'm sad you're there at the end. The cards are fickle friends at best. Do you want another match?
Погоди, мой загорелый типок хочет сохраниться. Это плюс 6 меня уже как бы это... напрягает. Так, не зря. Хорош. Мать твою, ну давай, что там? Еще? Сейчас смотри, сейчас 10 дает, просто чекай. 3, ну ладно. Ну, я почти угадал. Причем у меня карты есть, у этого нет, но он выигрывает просто потому что... 20 сейчас. Я так 16 и сдержать.
Almost had you there at the end, but cards are fickle friends at best. Do you want another match?
Теперь карта типок.
Welcome back. I only... That's enough from me. The deck is not speaking my language tonight, though you were a pleasure to play against. I promised you some Pazak cards, and I always keep my word. Here you go.
Отлично. Я чемпион. Короче. Есть без багулей. Что я не помню, помню. Вот оконченные деньги надо какое-то место показать. В смысле? Вот сейчас что было? Да, ну прыгнул же, ну причиняем добро, наносим радость, да. Вот мои 500, так. Изи. Давай, заткнись. Так не прыгай, блин. Фух. Ага. Но лучше не делать. Да, я победил. Вот так вот надо. Зашел, победил все кредиты. Да. Я готов, да, убеждение при деньгах. Мой рекорд 47, я только что за 43 проехал, мужик. Пстись. Я еще немного сонный. Бэки. Ничего себе. Хорошо. Какое там мне время надо победить? Значит, на улице тоже кто-то гоняет. Ай-яй-яй. А что меня разносил по царству? Кстати, если бы я сейчас не врезался, я бы приехал со временем 41 вообще. 5000 кредитов. Слышь, давай еще что там. А, все.
It's the Pazak Shark. No more games for me. I know when I've been beat. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. It's the Pazak...
Ну, ни хрена не знаю, блин.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right? I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic? That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas. I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time. Thank you, but this is a personal starport visa. It is keyed to you and you alone. I appreciate your gesture, but I need an open starport visa. Those are transferable and work for anyone. Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos. What do you want to know about that night? Dagon again didn't do it. Because he was with me at the time. It's quite simple. Right now he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. If he's accused of espionage, let's say assisting a Republic spy, then the penalty for that is death. I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite fond of their death penalty. So if I stood up for him, he'd be trading one death sentence for another. I was with Dagon in his office at the time of the murder. He definitely wasn't involved with her murder. We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony to it, really. If you can free him, please do. He's been invaluable with his help to the Republic. I only wish there was something I could do to help him.
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars.
I don't particularly like the idea that he's working for them now.
Понятно, идем дальше.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Ну-ка дай-ка еще раз гляну на этот. Главное сейчас не засейвится, иначе это будет фейл. Серьезно, что ли? Но здесь уже 100% должно быть. Вот он камень. Камень очень, блин, хорош. Он нереально хорош. Блин. Ну, ладно. Мы ж светловатый. Придется обойтись без него. Опять. Плюс 5 мотива урония, блин.
Malampro tarawanti kasa samcha barada watasha kontia chama umbrata tiwas. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosana nansata. Da upa go sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Mungachino taimbra. Da upa. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanta yaitua ulwanji yuma. Mungachino taimbre wanachiki. Drumba bambwa. Kontichan munka. Kavadumpa kuswaka dayakata. Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la kingo mulara kichi puta grasa kisha. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosana nansata.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
Да мне плевать.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Ой, да ладно, где эта тварь? Ща развалим. Вам что, жизнь не милая? Ну ладно, давай.
Wisommogo dosi sheba dentes kun mostovi gitayavach, piktarishan, bram tabanin soju. Da come just mak miki baranye dosos o rika chodin, wana magrable mogo. Yatuka urwan rika chodin wani maurata wakata chi lumalisba. Kavadumpa mo wendido chokeremi norta kunyun wish chavaka chuba. Sura Дачи Моротуко Ганса.
Да, где этот твилик поганый, вот это? У меня к тебе теперь лично. Отвечать будет на меня. Кстати, я что-то забыл немножко. А где что ли? Все, смерть. Тупо экспомовались в упор стоят спасибо. Вот так, короче. Подъем. В смысле, где она?
Yes?
АПХС. Вот, хорошо, виза. Так, я все равно на улицу пойду, да? Ну я так, в принципе, на улицу. Имеется в виду в ту область уйду. Значит, надо будет сделать следующее. А именно, сделать визу, отдать этой мамаше. Вторую визу отдадим этому предотвращателю.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kiamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata. Dahuba bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Entomesh mi paju watamincha yokolundoado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Да не вопрос. Круг почета, блин, фигач. В смысле, а где наш этот? А, вот он.
Good to see you again. Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks. You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
His mission sounds important to the Republic. You acted admirably by aiding him in his endeavor.
Easy.
Yes?
Еще женщина. Сдавайся.
You may ask. I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others. Yes, that is...
Ну вот я уже с ней типа это...
Though my father's blood I share with my sisters, I wear the face of my mother. My father was Usanis, an Ichani general. He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian Wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them. I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor V, and her body was never recovered. My father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action.
Ты даже не представляешь, насколько ты близко к своей матери.
He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War. When Revan sought to destabilize the Ichani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful, but that is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal. I am the mark of that disloyalty. It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to others. I only wish you to know.
Конечно, это знаю я, еще несколько человек, которые тебя смотрят. А так да, никому не расскажу.
Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult. You have earned my trust. I wish to honor the trust you have shown me, and I wish to explain what you meant to me. I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons, and know that it is not simply duty that I am here, but because I want to be here. I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it. You honor me, exile. Together, then.
Oh. О. Мастерство света плюс 3 силы. Изи. Чудовище 34. Ты чё, сдурел? Куда тебе столько? Сейчас все очки будем в силу выбрасывать, короче. Это кто? А. Я думаю, ни хрена себя тут ждет, ожидаю.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Наивный. Ладно, я разрешаю тебе одеться. Все. Раздеваться теперь будешь только при мне. Так. Сохраняем.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her. With force!
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied. I will not. My head. Everyone stop now. I will go quietly.
Your actions have averted disaster here. That was an admirable use of the Jedi teachings.
I don't know what you did, but thank you, Off-Worlder. That was too close for me.
А где влияние-то, алло, слышь? Шлепанка. Так, еще раз, ну-ка, погоди.
I won't remain if brother.
Their actions have averted disaster here. That was an admirable use of the Jedi teachings.
I don't know.
I don't know. Так, а теперь если серьезно. Одно дерьмо. Так, а плюс 1, скрытность, воля, мудрость. Какая нахрен мудрость? Куда ему? Yeah.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Off-Worlder. How can I assist? We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing him. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Хорошо.
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. Stay out of trouble.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Пойдем куда-нибудь там. И чё, никто не нападет, да? Охренеть. Это у нас левел 16. Еще 2 уровня и все. И успех. Кстати, да, мы можем спокойно тут полазить, что-то забрать. Но тут ничего нет, как обычно. Немножко химикатов, да и все. Ну, с этим разговаривать бесполезно.
It's the foul business that... Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go. Know him. He's probably my best friend on the... Never. I must...
Да что за фигня?
Tu nitsama. Tawancha morichiwa. Chune mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tanchanik mawimbo kranda mi bilan. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansa. Chune mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tanchanik mawimbo krandan. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplali.
It's the Bazak shark. Foul... She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up steaks from a particular... outside the door like a junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scenes. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him.
Пойдем выйдем, глянем. Я, кстати, резко опнулся. Как взрывчатка, когда в убеждении. Совсем инвалид, блин. У меня даже ХП не прокачано, чтобы вы поняли. Тупо Найтвуд.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Вот так вот.
It's the bizarre. That would be Behemoth's SOD2. No, SOD3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Tu nita manta yuma lorda wata no sa. Da upa o sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune. Hunta chivita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Tawancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata. Ichawa te crossi wishyo toda si e krimba choku indindo.
This room is if you ask me. That Biff keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
Ну вот, полезная инфа. Даже от такого, как этот.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Бежим.
Da upa o sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiyaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita табусанансата.
Идем к Ника. Вот как раз вот разошлись вот тут.
It's the Pazak shark.
Сохраняемся.
It's the If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
No.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. We did our job, off-worlder. And an hour or two of meddling on your part gives you no right to say that. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
I've already given my report, off-worlder. He came from his office, like I said.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There've been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's fault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though. You should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Ну ты... О, еще световой меч дает. Если я получу клевые камни, то я, естественно, возьму себе две одноручки. Буду разваливать с ними. Ёпки, вашу мать. Пора умирать.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. You? And just how do you intend to do that? It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill him.
Ах ты шлюх. Я ж хотел по-хорошему. Она моя, ты займись вот им.
Yes.
Что будет делать Мандалорда, мне плевать. Слишком борзые. Разогреванные звуки. Тупая, как пробка скорее. Звуки здесь ни при чем. Даже Ханхар умнее, чем он. Куда спрятался упырь? Ты смотри. Хотя нет, давайте сразу дадим, потом хрен знает, может уже и не будет.
Captain, you're back. Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Offworlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the Captain. We get to go into space.
That was a noble thing you did. I hope she and her family prosper elsewhere.
Ну, больше влияния здесь для служанки не получить. Пол первого. Ну, давайте с этой планеты сейчас закончим.
Found the encrypt. Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Yeah, I'll get on it. Grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Это хорошо.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. That clue is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Да пофигу на тебя. Свое дело ты сделал. И спасибо. Игра крашнулась. Точно, сначала с этим перетереть. И сохранить.
Have you found...
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is a full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malak during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend. I'm not sure how well placed your faith is. I feared you would harbor dark feelings because of our treatment of you. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy. There's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain. Only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isles. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my man? Last! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
We must prevent the civilians here from coming to harm by our battle.
Тут падает свой
I shall honor them with battle.
Кстати, неплохо у меня уже хилять получается. Как следует. Ну, почти. Уходим. Не хватает на помоги. Надо еще одну волну. Во-первых. Во-вторых, вот так. Только не отхранять. Каким дерьмом мне приходится воевать. Второй как бы лишний. Долго, блин.
No one crosses me.
Надо тянуть там не скоро кончится. И так вот. Стоят смотрят много.
No one crosses me and lives. Who wants to die first?
Попадает. Серии хоть один да попадет. Так. Я с этой служанкой провозился, бы все упали. О. Ну, как оно должно было быть. Вот это дерьмо. Хорошо.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Именно.
You know what to do. Let's do it! The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Это значит, меня хитят турельки. Ну, какие проблемы тут. Аниме.
What's wrong?
Ready.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Мандалор там повсюду старается, пыхтит. Чекаем по поводу останков. Ни хрена нет, ладно.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
И встречающая группа.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable, annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications, recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
Who wants to die first?
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Шо? Ну все, валим отсюда.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway. I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Ну что, вот на этой ноте можно закончить. Ладненько, человек. Всем спасибо за просмотр и до свидания. Все анонсы в ВК. И я пошел. А вы не балуйтесь.